At this time, I'd like to ask our valedictorian, Miss Abigail Purty, to come forward and deliver her address.
Do you remember a time before you homeschooled? Some of you are probably fairly new to homeschooling, and some of you likely have parents who homeschooled themselves. I only have a few memories from my years in elementary school before my parents decided to take my and my brother's education home. I've heard many of my friends say that their middle school in public school say that middle school was the worst time of their lives, and I'm so grateful that my parents spared me that experience. I do not want to know how different my life would be otherwise. I know that I am so blessed to have been homeschooled, and even though I do not know many of you personally, I'm sure that you feel the same way. We have created, learned, and socialized much more than some people think we do. And that has helped shape us into who we are today. We as homeschoolers get to have a more specific school experience. We get to learn how God is shown in every part of this world. We see how present He is in science, math, art, literature, and everything else. So many experiences that I have had were because I was homeschooled. I've gotten to be in theater productions that glorified God and taught me how to act. I've been welcomed into a 4-H club with people I will continue to live life with. I have had a flexible schedule to work, volunteer, and just hang out. And I would not have had any of that if I had not been homeschooled. We could not be here today without all of the people who have supported us. Thank you to every co-op that made us socialize. Thank you to every public school function that let us participate. Thank you to all the people who accepted us into community groups like choir camps and 4-H clubs. Thank you to every parent who organized events so that we didn't have to miss out on prom or field day. And thank you to Daniel One for hosting this graduation. I am so honored to be the valedictorian for this year's class. Of course, thank you to my parents. You have been the best I could have asked for. I love you so much. And most of all, thank God for all that He has done for us. If you are anything like me, you may be a bit terrified about graduation and all that comes with it. And that is okay. We only need to remember that as long as we believe and trust in God, He has us in His hands, and everything will work out for His glory. He will guide our steps and light our paths, because He is the way. As we move on to another stage of our lives, a lot of things are going to change. Many of us are going to college. Some of us are staying in town, and some of us may be moving to other states to pursue our dreams. However, we must remember that all the paths we have planned for ourselves are still only human plans. God's ways are higher, so we must not forget to lean on Him. We have lived through a lot. We have made hard decisions and said hard goodbyes to our childhoods. We have found friends and lost them. We have stumbled in our faiths, and we have grown closer to God. Through all of it, He was the constant. We have learned, loved, and lost. So to my church family, I cannot express how much I have grown in my faith since meeting all of you. Thank you. Thank you for living out 1 Timothy 4:12 and showing me that I can be a leader, even as a young adult. And now we can celebrate. We have made it. I have spent a lot of time in the last few weeks helping my parents prepare for graduation. I've watched myself grow up through photos and unlock memories that I had forgotten that I owned. So much has happened since we began school. So much good, so much hardship, and so many memories. And congratulations to all of us for not giving up. This is a feat in itself. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, almost a third of United States teens have at least one anxiety disorder. We have so many voices in this world telling us so many different things. We have tiny computers in our hands that can show us everything we could ever want to see, and so much more that we do not want to see. They can drag us away from what is important and send us into a spiral of comparison and dissatisfaction with our own lives. Not giving up is hard. On the toughest days, simply powering through is enough. The world has changed so much since we started school. The trends have come and gone, fashions have flourished and faded, shows have been cherished and forgotten. But we are still here. We have been through a lot, and through Christ, we have made it. Thank you all.